Hey there, welcome to LSAT Demon Daily. I'm Eric Johansson, a teacher with LSAT Demon. With me is Nathan Fox, the co-founder of LSATdemon.com and the weekly podcast, Thinking LSAT. Today, an email from Mike.
Mike says, quick question for y'all. Is parallel reasoning the type of question where you can get away with not reading all 5 answers? I don't consider question types when taking the test, but with these questions, I feel like the right answer becomes unambiguously correct once you see it. Thanks in advance, Mike.
Always check all 5 answers. That doesn't, I think this depends on what your definition of the word reading is, Mike. Do I have to read all 5 answers? You need to read some of the words of all 5 answers. You do not need to read every answer in its entirety, because often you can, after reading 3 words, see, oh, this is not going to be correct. No way that they can turn this around.
Sure. I only read 100% of maybe 50, 60% of the answer choices overall on the test. Like I know that there's a 80% chance that every answer is wrong. Each answer is wrong 80% of the time. So when I start off reading it, I'm not looking for reasons why it's right. I'm looking for reasons why it's probably wrong. And the second it starts going off the rails, I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
And that doesn't change on parallel reasoning. I think maybe because the answer choices are so long, it's going to be more frequent that I'm going to abort on an answer choice before I finish it. I think that's almost certain to be true because, if they present some premise that just can't possibly be a match, that's out. If they make some conclusion that can't possibly be a match, that's out. Depending on what I'm looking for, I can know that it's not there pretty quickly on parallel reasoning questions. But no, I would absolutely not read A, love it, and just commit to it without I'm going to at least take a peek at B, C, D, E, because there's too many times where you'll get burned. There will be another answer that once you read it, you'll realize, I thought A was perfect, but now I also think D is perfect. Now I better compare those two. And half the time you're going to be right. It was A. But the other half of the time it was D, and you've got to do that work.
Yeah. My jerk answer to this question, which I get a lot, is, okay, I answer your question with another question, which is, have you ever made a mistake on the LSAT?
Yeah. Have you ever chosen the wrong one using this approach? And the answer is yes, you have, or you haven't done enough, because there's just no way you can be so certain without ruling out the wrong answers. One thing I like to say is well, how much time are you really saving? And how accurate do you have to be to justify that time savings? It doesn't take me very long to read all 5 answers enough to know that 4 of them are wrong, even on parallel reasoning. I mean, I know what I'm looking for. And when it's not that, I'm out, it's 5-10 seconds per answer max. So maybe you're saving yourself 35 seconds. But if you're wrong 1 out of 6 times, then, you've saved yourself 3 minutes, but you've missed a question.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a good value. You need to be harvesting. And I don't think you're actually saving that much time. And I think that you're wrong pretty often when you do this. So I think my answer is a pretty hard no to Mike. Not to say that you have to give very much respect to these other answer choices, but you do have to just look at them enough to go, no, that's not it.
I agree. Thanks, Mike. Email daily@lsatdemon.com if you'd like to ask us a question or share some LSAT or law school admissions news. Thanks for listening.